Today we're gonna work on this PlayStation 5. We got it here. No problem with this one, it's powering on. The light is coming on for about a second and then switch back off. Let me show you. Sometimes doing only beep. So yeah, this time we done just the beep. Press again the power button. Blue light off. Press again. Beep. Press one more time. Blue lights and off. So yeah, we have to fix this one now. I will take it apart to reach the motherboard and I will come back when I'm there. Yes. Okay. Now, look. You see? You don't have liquid metal exactly there in the center. And same story here. Same story on this board. Can't really see. So yeah, we have to fix that one. Spread the liquid metal all over the place. So we have the board. Okay, so what I would like to do, first thing is to check the motherboard under the microscope. You might find a blow up component or signs of heat. I already see here signs of heat here. I don't know if you can see. As you can see, it's a different color. There might be nothing, or any signs of liquid damage. So let's go under the microscope. Just like that. And yeah, let's check starting from this one, this side. Looks good. Clear. Okay. Do we see anything? Many times, I mean not many times, but a few times it happened that I see liquid damage or blow up component. So yeah, if you see that, you can start from there. Signs of heat. Nothing here. I noticed it was here. I think it's nothing. You can see this coil. It's looks like it's hot, but yeah, signs of heat here, this area. You can tell, but there can be nothing. Well, we have to take it in consideration. Because it's only there. It looks alright. Can see signs of heat here as well. In this area. But again, it's not necessary to be something. Okay, so this is our APU, you see, in the middle. We don't have liquid metal, but we're gonna sort it out later. Okay, this side of the board looks fine. Let me turn around the board. Okay, so this area, in this area there are signs of heat. When you look around this MOSFET, capacitor, yeah, it looks fine. Nothing here. Let's go this side. All good. Nothing there. Some power supplies here for probably the APU. Signs of heat here too. But nothing, obviously. Okay, so that's about it. All looks fine apart from this size of heat, but other than that, all okay. Now, next step is to check for shorts. Short circuits. So this is the main power here, the 12 volts coming in from the battery. I will measure this one first. I'm in ohm mode and I'm reading in kilo ohms, so it means my main power rail is not shorted. Now next step, is to check some capacitors on the board. For example, these ones. Here we have the signs of heat, so it's worth to check here. I'm reading in. Let me switch on beep. So we don't have short here. Let's go home. Now I keep losing my focus because this board is not staying straight. Here we have signs of heat as well. Let's measure these capacitors. I'm reading 0.4 voltage drop. Let's check in ohm. Ohms, I'm reading 2.7 mega ohm, so this is not short here either. Measuring these capacitors. $16 ohm, it might be right. Can be right, cannot be. 16 ohms. 16.5 ohms here. So that might be right. Well, we can check next. What's to check here? Kilo, mega ohm, okay. Go on here, which I want to check. Reading in mega ohm, so we find. Check these capacitors. We have a 16.7 ohm here. Again, so that I think is normal. We have one more here, so I want to check as well. Check this capacitor here, and I'm reading in mega ohm, so that's not shorted. What about this one? Kilo, no, that's fine. 57 ohm here, maybe it's okay. Kilo, so that's good. Let me check these ones. Not sure if I check them or not. I think not. Kilo, so these are fine. Okay. Let me turn the board on the other side. Here we have a bunch of capacitors to check. Let's start with these ones. Mega ohm. Kilo, so that's fine. Down here we read in kilos. About these ones, kilos, that's fine. So far this board looks alright. Let's go with forward checks. No capacitors here, but go on here. Might be this area here. Let's check this capacitor. multimeter in beeping mode. And I'm reading 0.4 voltage drop, it's not shorted. Let's measure this thingy here. Same. And go more power supplies. Let's measure this one. 0.3, same. 0.3 voltage drop. 0.6. 0.7. Okay, so far so good. Let me measure this one. No. 0.8. Nothing. Looks like nothing is shorted on this board. Let me check this capacitor. 0.7. About these ones here. 0.3. 0.3. That's the fuse. The fuse is okay. Fuse is alright. What about this one? 0.5 voltage drop. We measure those, I think. Yeah. Okay, so what can be the problem? What can be the problem then? I think we measured these ones, but not sure. 0.4, 0.5. Nothing. All looks good. Now this coils here should be low resistance. Like 0. And on ohms mode. I think this is normal. And 1.2, 1.1 on. .7, 0.9. So that's the APU power supply, so I think they are normal. One interesting in this chip here, this Panasonic sometimes is going bad. Let's check here for shortage. I'm reading 279 ohms. That's good. What about this capacitor here? $276 ohms, so that's okay. This one. We're gonna measure in K. So yeah, I think this chip is okay. So what can be the problem? We measure everything and there's no shortage on the board. This is measuring, yeah, that's fine. Liquid metal. Is okay. So nothing. So our board looks alright so far. What I would like to do next is to see if we have 12 volts on our power supply, because that can be the problem. Now let me plug the power cable. Power cable plugged in. Grab my multimeter, DC voltage. So we don't have 12 volts on our power supply, or we have less. The board will now work, isn't it? So let's see. Not to touch. So yeah, we have 12 volts. That means our power supply is good. We eliminate this. So what we have to do, go back on the board, because most likely we have an issue with the board. So we have to inspect the board more. Let me grab the board. So what I would like to check are the coils. See what resistance we got on the coils. Let me zoom in if I can, because my zoom is now working properly. That's about right. Okay. Resistance. Alright, you can't see the multimeter, you can see now. So let's see. This coil, I'm not sure if I have ground or not. This coil looks alright. This coil here, this have 19 ohms, so that should be fine. What about this one? It's not measuring this. Oh, it's measuring now. So it's in kilo ohm, that's alright. What about this one? Wait a second. This coil is at 0 ohms. Zero 0.5 ohms. If I touch this to 0.3, so I think we have a short here on this coil. I did not see, maybe I don't have a proper ground. Yeah, look, 0.5. We definitely have a short on this coil. Well, let me go under the microscope. Switch on microscope. I have an issue there. Oh, I miss it. That's our coil. Ground. Right. Measure the coil. Yeah. 0.5 ohms. Capacitors. 0.5. So we definitely have a short here. We measure these ones as well. And this measuring in kilo ohms. So the solution is to, let me zoom in more. It looks alright, this capacitor doesn't look, got a small one there as well. Let me go on. All three of them looks okay. Okay, so the solution here is to insert voltages into this power rail and see what's getting hot. Let me grab my wire. See. I'll insert one volt, about 1.5 amps in my power supply. Connect the ground. I mean, can be one of those three cups, can be. We lower the arms. 1.6 voltages. I can't see, so I got 1 volt and 1.5 amps. So with a little bit of alcohol. If I found it. See if one of that capacitor is getting hot. Now we have to inspect the board under the thermal camera. For 1 second. Right, ready? Some alcohol in these cups here. Can't really see. Yeah, I think it's the first one. You see? The alcohol evaporate first. On, off. On. Yeah. Be sure they evaporate quite fast. Yeah, the first one. Okay, we found it. We found the short and we found the bad cup. Switch off my power supply. So the solution now is to remove that cap, isn't it? unfortunately he needs to leave his brothers down there because he's, let me try out. Like that. Now we have this connector here, it's quite far away. Other than that, it should be fine. Little bit of flux. That's the one. That's the one who needs to go. He needs to go out from this board because he's not. His place is not there anymore. Grab a pair of tweezers. Can go up a little bit, just like that. Now, temperature will be 470 and airflow about 60%. Let's do it. Now it will take some time to come off this capacitor because this board is very thick. Getting there. Come on, my friend. Place is not here. I think we need more temperature here, 480. .485, more flux. Just like that. Well, we took off this one, well, we move this one away. Fortunately, we touched this one, which is not supposed to. And put it back. this board is very thick. There's lots amount of heat. Just like that. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around with that one anymore because to make it worse, use the board to pull down a little bit. There's the one we took off. The board to pull down. I'm gonna measure for to see if we got rid of the short. What was the idea? Clean. Just like that. It took lots of time to remove this cup. I was not expecting that. You know, I didn't have so much space to come with a hot air station because I have this connector here, this plastic connector next to. So it's a little bit difficult. Alright, let's measure now. Let's connect this power. Ground. Ohms mode. And we got measuring mega ohms. Anyway, the board is still hot. So we got it. Let me show you. Okay, why is this blocked? Because my front camera switch off. It's like that. Don't know what happened. Okay. Way back. So remove the cup. From here. We are in on mode. Measure now. Kilos. Yeah. So that was our bad guy. Get rid of the short. We have to change the capacitor. And put all together, and hopefully will work. Okay, I roughly put back all together. I mean, we don't have the fan, CD player, the antenna cables are not plugged in, but I just want to see if it's powering on and if we can see anything on the screen, and if everything is alright, I will change the capacitor as well, and yes. Okay, let me switch this on HDMI, just like that. Power on. Got blue lights here. Looks like it's not going off. We see an image on the screen. You see an image on the screen there. It's going to white light. That's a good sign. Come on. I don't want to get too hot. And yes. We got an image. Perfect. It's working. So yeah, I'll change the capacitor, put all back together, and I'll see you on the next one.